Oh no, this isn't what we want. Listen, I've got an idea. Why don't I ask Dominic and Zia to make a video of the development department?
Oh, hi Graham. You got a site for us? How many homes? 50 homes. Oh, that's good. And how much are they looking for it? That's not bad. Quite a bit of competition. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll get somebody onto it straight away. Okay. Cheers, Graham. Bye. Darren, just had a call from Graham. It's got a really good site. 50 houses, lots of competition. We need to get onto it straight away.
I'll go out now.
Here we see Darren Isabel checking the site's suitability, its location, whether local schools and shops are close by, what the traffic noise is like. By the way he's stomping, I think we can safely assume he likes it.
Hi, I'm Darren Isbell, Area Development Manager. I work in the new business section of the development department for Moat Housing Group. My role is basically to negotiate with developers to secure new site opportunities, and once those are secured, to liaise with local authorities, member housing associations and other client groups to produce a scheme that they're happy with as far as mix goes, planning goes, and also to ensure that all the funding is in place. Now here's a client's perspective, which helps us in our negotiations with the local authorities and developers.
When we're given a scheme, our job is to look at it from the resident's perspective, to look into the future and consider, are there things that we could design out of this scheme, potential problems. What will it look like? Will it be a safe and pleasant place to live? We have to use our experience. If we spend the time now getting it right, it can save a lot of time and work later.
Now that we have found a suitable site and know what the clients want, we can begin the design of the project, looking at the estate layout, the house style and size, how many houses can be fitted on the site, and ultimately the estimated cost of the development. Here we see Dave Hill of New Business preparing a bid to the Housing Corporation for social housing grant using all the information gathered so far. He is competing with other associations for funding, so we must be competitive if we are to be successful. Leon House is the home of South East Housing Corporation. It is from here that all bids are assessed in terms of value for money, quality, and how well they meet local housing need. More generally, it is the Housing Corporation which monitors all associations' activity, ensuring the public money that central government makes available is spent well.
The job of Moat Housing Group Treasury is to procure the private finance needed to fill the gap between the total cost of building and developing new homes and the public subsidy element coming through the Housing Corporation. This private finance comes in the form of loans and bond issues from the banking system, based for the most part in the City of London, and our task is to secure these funds on the best possible terms. The banks obviously require security for the finance provided, and this comes by giving them a charge over the properties themselves. Over the years, we've arranged access to total facilities of about £200 million, of which we've used £130 million. This leaves £70 million ready to be used for future developments.
Stop! I'm your consultant. We've got things to talk about. We need to prepare your JCT contracts and finalise the employer's requirements. ensure that all the requisite information is available to the contractor under the Construction Design Management Regulations. We need to advise the planning supervisor of the programme and check that the contractor has been confirmed as competent as a principal contractor under those regulations. We can then issue the contract to all the parties to execute, and following execution, check that the contract has been correctly completed by all the parties. We then issue them for their own reference purposes. Following that, we can then arrange a pre-start or a pre-contract meeting with the contractor and all the parties to the contract.
Stop! I'm your solicitor, and there are things that you need to know. So what tasks does your lawyer carry out on behalf of the association when you are purchasing a development site? There are three main tasks. Firstly, to ensure that you obtain a good marketable title to the property. Secondly, to ensure that the property is suitable for your intended user. Thirdly, to ensure that the property once built will afford a good security for a residual funder. In carrying out these tasks, we deal with planning obligation agreements, ensure that you have all necessary easements to benefit the site. We also ensure that the roadways on the site, if so required, are capable of adoption as highways maintainable at public expense. We deal with sewer adoption agreements and other way leaves.
It is now at this stage the risk appraisal report is submitted to the board. The report contains information about the proposal, which consists of a financial assessment, details of the site following the consultants' and lawyers' advice, and the individual association's endorsement of the proposal. It is now up to the board to decide.
Hello, I'm outside the headquarters of Moat Housing Group. Through the windows opposite me sit the board, who are in intense dialogue with the development staff as to whether or not to approve the proposed developments. Oh, hold on. Yes, we have some breaking news. Yes, the schemes have been approved. Trevor McMurza, Sevenoaks, Kent.
Now we have the go-ahead, the finer details need to be agreed for us to be able to enter into contract. This is typically where programme and regeneration step in.
Programme and regeneration team within the group development department is responsible for providing a project management service to member housing associations. And the responsibilities within some of that work is acquiring sites, developing designs, specifications on behalf of member associations, managing consultants, agreeing build contracts, monitoring site works, ensuring compliance with housing corporation and local authority requirements, trying to manage a very difficult defects process. We have some 60 allocations covering a multitude of scheme types: rented, shared ownership, special needs, purchase and repair, and even some health authority sites. That totals approximately 500 units at any one time within the development programme.
Here is one of our developments at Pollard's Hill. As you can see, the scaffold is up and the roof is shortly to go on. As we close in, you can see some of the detail of the construction. These flats are due for demolition and redevelopment. Presently we are looking to rehouse many of the occupants. There are many tradespeople involved in the development, from carpenters to tilers to decorators, all putting in thousands of man-hours. Everything you have seen amounts to this, the handover of the property to someone in housing need. This is just the beginning of our commitment to residents, making these properties their homes.